Hello everyone, and welcome to my BNB24 official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The vibrant and gorgeous update for the week of December 8th. Douglas's gift for hope. Taylor fears Sheila's insane relapse. By Heather Hughes on December comments. Comment on television spoilers soap opera, The Bold and the Beautiful. 25. The Bold and the Beautiful week of December 8th update. Douglas's hope gift, Taylor's fear of Sheila's insane relapse. Taylor Hayes will be afraid of Sheila Sharp's insane relapse, according to The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for this week. Let's talk about the unique gift Douglas Forrester has planned for Hope Logan. Eric Forrester will make it apparent to Rich Forrester and everyone else at his retirement celebration at Forrester Creations that he will not disappear into the sunset. Rich pretends to be able to coerce Eric, but Eric has the option to take his designs elsewhere, or even pursue a different line of work. In any case, given that this is what is currently causing Eric worry, all worries about his stress level are absurd. Hope will then be overjoyed when Douglas returns to Los Angeles for her nuptials. Hope will be happy only by Douglas's presence, but he might also bestow his blessing on her. Maybe by acknowledging that he sees how happy Liam Spencer makes Hope, Douglas will reassure her that his days of parent trapping are past. Douglas might offer Hope his blessing before the wedding because that's all he could ever want for his adopted mother. Before her wedding begins, Hope will enjoy some time with the Logan sisters. As Hope gets ready, BNB fans will witness Brooke Logan Forrester, Katie Logan, and Donna Logan posing for pictures. In order to catch up with Deke Sharp while they wait for the wedding to begin, Will Spencer will bring Electra Forrester as his wedding date. At some point, Bill Spencer will have a wonderful moment with Liam, and he will be a very proud father. It will be a privilege for Deacon Sharp to accompany Hope down the aisle, especially since sweet Beth Spencer will be waiting to wed her parents. The Spencer estate will be remembered for this celebration, especially because Sheila might be about to crash it. When Sheila complains to Taylor in her office, she will undoubtedly provide some hints about showing up without permission. Sheila will be outraged by Taylor's insane rhetoric, despite her best efforts to persuade her it would be a bad idea. Taylor will undoubtedly be concerned about Sheila's darker side resurfacing, as she will appear to be having difficulty controlling her worst tendencies. Will Taylor send Deacon a text alerting him to the possibility of Sheila breaking in and ruining Hope's wedding? Deacon might not have his phone close at hand because he is concentrating on the ceremony, even if she tries to raise the alert. There might be significant turmoil if Taylor's revisions are overlooked. Sheila's likelihood of becoming a wedding crasher and making a major scene that disgusts Deacon is quite high. Sheila's inability to honor Hope's requests will not help her relationship with Deacon. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, if Sheila crosses the line and decides to quit their relationship, Deacon may have some unpleasant news for her. Make CDL your go-to source for Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. She portrays Robin in The Bold and the Beautiful. Previews suggest that this month, we will see a lot more of the new character, played by the gifted Amy Davidson. You're probably correct if you think the actress portraying Robin on Bold and Beautiful looks familiar. Amy Davidson has starred in numerous TV series over the years, including a few significant primetime roles. Davidson's first significant role was as Carrie Hennessy in the sitcom 8 Simple Rules, which was tragically canceled in 2005. Following that, the actress had a number of cameos on well-known shows, including Ghost Whisperer CSI, Malcolm in the Middle, House, All Rise, The Rookie, and many more. Amy Davidson most recently made an appearance in the survival mode episode of the well-liked new courtroom drama High Potential. After Robin assured the Forrester Creations team that she could turn around the Luna Nozawa catastrophe and put them back at the forefront of the fashion industry, they promptly hired her and fired Katie. The Forresters' current poor sales are a result of the media's emphasis on their private lives rather than their merchandise. Vibrant and the Beautiful spoilers indicate that Robin will play a major role as Katie's storyline's catalyst. Katie and Robin might possibly run into each other at the Forrester Creations office. In fact, it's possible that Robin's entrance is the reason Katie permanently quits the company to work for Dollar Bill. The reality behind Brooke's illusion is revealed in her blind spot for Ridge. Is this all in her head, or is it all a part of their epic love story? She most likely doesn't even know the answer at this time. Is this all in her head, or is it all a part of their epic love story? She most likely doesn't even know the answer at this time. In all honesty, it was never love at first sight. Ridge was seeing another woman while Brooke pursued him, even though she had always been in love with him. Furthermore, it has been years since this man declared his love for her. Fans of B&B had a lot to say about the issue on social media, as you would expect. They always act like Ridge loved Brooke from the moment they saw each other. Others have even said the only person who fell in love with Ridge right away was Brooke. They do have a long history, but Ridge didn't give her much attention when they first met because he was seeing the first Caroline. Yeah, it's ridiculous that she's still acting like they're meant to be together after 40 years. Another fan commented. They wouldn't have divorced as frequently if they were truly destined to be together. They wouldn't have betrayed one another. Ridge wouldn't be torn between Taylor and her. I always found it cringy in the beginning how Brooke would say I love you to Ridge, and he would never say it back, was another comment. That is, until one evening by the Forrester pool, she forced him to repeat it back to her. Oh Brooke, you're quite lovely and lovely. Why are you determined to pursue this callous idiot? If you ask me, Nick can't arrive here quickly enough. Was Zen Forrester forgotten by the bold and beautiful writers? Zen Forrester occasionally appears in episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, and on a good day, he also gets a sentence. Soap fans have been advocating online for more of Delon de Metz on the daytime show for months, but their efforts have been unsuccessful. Will the writers of The Bold and the Beautiful give Zen Forrester a plot, or will they continue to ignore him? Find out by continuing to read. Below are spoilers for the upcoming episodes of the CBS soap opera. B&B is in for a thrilling month filled with drama, wedding preparations, and holiday celebrations. However, Zen Forrester does not appear in any of the previews that have been made public. In fact, it's difficult to recall a time when Zen had his own soap opera plot. He mostly appears at the workplace these days, and the writers only utilize him to support the Forrester Creations team. When Eric Forrester was near death and Zen Forrester and RJ Forrester were at odds, that was the last significant conversation on Bold and the Beautiful. It's interesting to note that The Bold and the Beautiful announced last week that Eric's health is failing, which suggests that Delon de Metz might get some screen time once more. Zen was in the core of the family turmoil the previous time Eric was near death. Viewers of B&B will remember when Zen lost it and moaned about being left out of everything by the Forrester family. When was the last time Zen received an invitation to a significant event on the soap opera? And he wasn't lying. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Eric's career shocker joins Katie at Spencer Publications? By Heather Hughes on Remarks. Comment on television spoilers soap opera, Slider, The Beautiful and The Bold 23. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Eric's career shocker joins Katie at Spencer Publications? According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Eric Forrester might surprise everyone by joining Katie Logan at Spencer Publications. Could Eric upend the status quo and leave Ridge Forrester and everyone else in shock? At the company where she has put her all, Katie feels ignored, undervalued, and disrespected. Now that Ridge has rejected his co-designer comeback and thrown him a surprise retirement party, Eric is undoubtedly feeling the same way. Eric pondered whether he could truly leave behind the business he built at the conclusion of B&B's December 4th episode. Eric may feel he has no choice because Ridge is pushing him out, even though that's not what he wants. In the meantime, Katie is on the verge of giving in to Bill Spencer's most recent proposal. Bill wants Katie to go back to Spencer Publications, so she may receive the attention and recognition she is due. What if disgruntled Eric also thinks about changing careers? Eric might think about using his skills elsewhere and embracing a new beginning, since he doesn't want to be abandoned. Eric may look at other choices if this Forrester career comeback doesn't work out and he doesn't want to retire. Maybe Katie could persuade Eric to work with her at Spencer Publications and win Bill's consent. By hiring Ridge's father, Bill would undoubtedly want to irritate him. Bill could offer Eric a job since there's nothing Ridge would detest more than seeing him work for Spencer. Eric may readily join the Eye on Fashion team or contribute to any other Spencer-related fashion-related initiatives. In any event, it may be time for Eric to make a significant positive shift. Ridge might receive news updates and go completely crazy if Eric ends up on Bill's payroll. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge and Eric will continue to argue, so keep an eye out for all the escalating tension. Make CDL your go-to source for Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. Ridge should be concerned when Eric Forrester goes rogue. It appears that Ridge Forrester's effort to retire his father is not succeeding. Is he overwhelmed by his father's advanced age? Discover what will happen next on BNB by continuing to read the spoilers below. Eric Forrester is seen yelling at his family that he won't be put out to pasture in a new promo for next week. Ridge attempted to send Eric home permanently by throwing his father a surprise retirement party at work. The Forrester patriarch, however, wants to continue designing and has other ideas. Given that Eric Forrester is in his 80s, BNB spoilers indicate that his health is deteriorating. However, he won't die if he does what he loves and goes to work when he feels like it. In fact, the majority of medical professionals would likely advise you that it might even lengthen his life. Ridge Forrester, on the other hand, believes that his father should live out the remainder of his days in bed in silk pajamas while being cared for and visited by his family. Viewers of Bold and the Beautiful haven't seen Eric Forrester so enthusiastic about anything in a very long time. According to soap opera spoilers, he will persist in opposing his son and insist on holding another fashion show. Eric may even attempt to get his son fired from the family business if Ridge doesn't back him. The day of Lope's wedding arrives. Fans of Lope will be celebrating this week as their favorite couple, Hope and Liam. Get ready to tie the knot. Bye. Katie and Deke are among the guests who show up at Brooke's for the wedding. Upstairs, Brooke, Katie and Donna assist an elated Hope as she prepares for the wedding. It's time to start the ceremony after getting ready. Liam is grinning as Deacon leads his daughter down the aisle. The daughter of the couple. As she starts to officiate the wedding, Beth greets the guests. It appears like the Logans, Spencers, and Lope fans will never forget this wedding. Regretfully, one individual was left off of Lope's wedding guest list. Sheila, Deacon's wife and Hope's stepmother, was not invited. Sheila is disturbed by the rejection and goes to complain to Taylor. Taylor tries unsuccessfully to soothe Sheila as she paces the office. Taylor feels it would be insane for Sheila to attend the wedding. Sheila becomes enraged and responds menacingly, "You think I'm crazy?" Because of Deacon, Taylor is already on Sheila's bad side, and by calling Sheila crazy, she might have agitated her further. Another conflict between Eric and Ridge is developing at Forrester Creations. While Eric believes he has more to give in the field of design, Ridge believes it's time for his father to retire. The father and son are fighting over Eric's ambitions. Ridge responds to Eric's accusation that he never pays attention to him by saying that he always pays attention to his father. Then Eric warns his son that he won't be going out to pasture. It appears like a power struggle is developing at FC since neither side is giving up. Will Eric return to his former position as FC's chief designer and founder? Or will Ridge's scheme to remove his father be successful?